Earth. And the first layer is called it's called troposphere. So this is where all the life as we know exists. So it stretches from the sea level to about 10 kilometers. From the sea level it stretches 10 kilometers. That's how wide it is. So all the life we know it exists in this layer. It's called troposphere. All the weather patterns happen here, or all the clouds form here. The rain, your hail, your lightning, thunder, everything is in this troposphere. And also, when I grew up, I used to wonder why, in the sea level, when you're in the plains, it's hot, and when you go to a mountain which is in a higher elevation, it's cool. But you think that you go near to the sun, so that's what most of the people think. When I grew up, I think like, why is it warm here? And when you go closer and closer to the sun, it's supposed to be warm, it's more hot, but it's colder. The main reason is because of the atmospheric pressure. The pressure in the sea level is about every square centimeters. It's 1 kilogram per every square centimeter. So that's how the pressure is. The air molecules are so close. It's very close. So that preserves the heat which it gets from the sun, and also the sun hits the earth, and the heat reflects back. So the molecules preserve the heat. So when you climb every elevation, they go up and up. So about 10,000 feet, it loses every 10,000 feet it loses a third of its atmospheric pressure. At 10,000 feet, it's going to be 0.7 kilogram per square centimeter. So that's how the atmospheric pressure keeps. So the more the pressure is, the hotter it preserves the heat. So it goes up at about so every 1,000 feet. That's how every 1,000 feet. The temperature goes down about 1 degree Celsius, between 1 and 1.5 degrees Celsius. So every 1,000 feet you go to Mount Everest, it's 24,000 feet. So that means you lose like 40 degrees Celsius. So that's how the first layer. And the next layer is called stratosphere. This one is called stratosphere. So this one stretches about 50 kilometers from the sea level. So between 10 and above the 10 kilometers and between 50 kilometers. The stratosphere is where we have the ozone layer, So that's where the ozone layer is. So ozone layer basically preserves all the radiation from the sun. We have the oxygen, and the radiation which comes from the sun interacts with the O2 and then makes O3 heat, and which filters all the radiation. So basically the temperature here in the plains varies between negative 120 in the Antarctic and stuff, and plus positive plus to about 130 degrees to 120 degrees in the hot desert. That's where the plains is. As you go up, it goes to negative 53 degrees at the end of the troposphere, and then you go up further into the stratosphere. Because of the ozone layer, it heats up. The sun heats up, so it becomes like a -3 degrees Celsius. And this is where the stratosphere, the airplanes fly. When we fly, so we fly into this. All the weather balloons, everything goes into the stratosphere. That's where. The next layer is called third layer is called mesosphere. So the mesosphere stretches approximately about 100 kilometers from sea level. Basically between 50 and 100 kilometers sea level. The mesosphere has the temperature there is about 90. It cools down again because there is no ozone layer to keep heat. So it cools down again. It's about 90, about negative 90 degrees Celsius, and that's where the ice crystals form. And we see whenever the meteorites hit the Earth, this layer kind of like preserves us. It hits into the ice crystals and it burns down. Whenever we see the shooting star, it's not really a shooting star. Those are meteorites which hits into the mesosphere and burns down. That's what the mesosphere layer is. The next layer is called It's called thermosphere. The next layer, that is basically between 500 and 2,000 kilometers distance from sea level. So thermosphere itself is divided into two categories. One is ionosphere, and the next one is exosphere. So the ionosphere is where the ions from this charged particles from the sun interact with the ions, and then you get a special color. It's called aurora lights. Those forms in the ionosphere. The highest one is called exosphere. So exosphere